Okay.
Thank you. Our mission, Helping Parents Heal, is a nonprofit organization dedicated to assisting bereaved parents. Through support and resources offered, we aspire to help individuals become shining light parents, meaning a shift from a state of emotional heaviness to one of hopefulness and greater peace of mind. Helping Parents Heal goes a step beyond other groups by allowing the open discussion of spiritual experiences and afterlife evidence in a non-dogmatic way. Helping Parents Heal affiliate groups welcome everyone, regardless of religious or non-religious background, and encourage an open dialogue. Attendance at all Helping Parents Heal meetings is voluntary. All discussions that take place at affiliate-led meetings are confidential. We hope that participants will learn from and share with each other. Zoom meetings run by Helping Parents Heal leadership are not confidential. These meetings typically feature guest presenters and are posted on YouTube so that the affiliate members worldwide can watch and benefit. Neither type of Helping Parents Heal meeting is designed to replace traditional therapy or spiritual counseling. Helping Parents Heal offers a wide variety of speakers, allowing parents to learn about the many possible ways to heal. This includes presenters covering progressive topics such as afterlife evidence and connecting with children who have passed. The views expressed by our guest speakers may or may not reflect the opinions of Helping Parents Heal leaders and members. So we ask that you take from their presentations whatever may benefit you personally. Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy. I'll just read a very short bio about Pauline, and then I will turn the meeting over to Pauline. Pauline writes, I have been touched with the gift of clairvoyance since the age of 12. My psychic abilities have developed further over the years, and I now work as an international clairvoyant and medium. I travel across Great Britain and Europe, giving private readings and spiritual healing. My work also involves offering spiritual teaching. My greatest pleasure is witnessing the joy on people's faces after offering guidance and delivering messages from their loved ones in spirit to help people on their journeys through life. And I put Pauline's website in the chat, so you'll have it available if you'd like to check out her website and possibly book a reading with her. So without further ado, welcome, Pauline. Thank you for being here.
Thank you very much. It's wonderful to be back with you. And already the children have been coming in, children, young adults, young people. And it gives me great pleasure to work for you as well. It's a fabulous group, and we're here to help you and to bring some peace and clarification into your lives. So if you understand whatever I'm saying, I want you to understand all of it, or at least 90% of it. If I get some things wrong, I'm not perfect, but I will try my very best. All right. So the first person that came in, and she came in yesterday when I was wandering around my home, and I'm looking for a female. She would have had light brown wavy hair to her shoulders. She looks quite young. I'm not sure if this is an old picture of her, but I feel that she was taken, she disappeared, and the feeling I get is that there wasn't clarification on this for quite a long time. So does anybody understand this lovely girl that's come in?
So if you can take any of this, please type it in the chat. And Kathy is putting what Pauline is saying. She's putting it into the chat. So it was a female, light brown hair, you said, about shoulder length.
Yeah.
That she was taken. Can anybody take that?
The word I got was she just disappeared.
Disappeared. Okay. Okay, so far nobody is taking that, Pauline.
Okay. I'm not going to hang on to her because she came for a reason. The mum might not be on here today, but if anybody knows of her mum, please contact me. Because I would like to try and help this little family. Okay, so the next thing was I got a mail here, and it was an accident. There was an ambulance called, but he didn't survive it. he left home and and I'm hearing an automobile accident, a brown hair, quite dark looking, lovely round face, big eyes looking at me. But he didn't survive this. I feel they worked on him in the ambulance, but the heart had stopped and there was nothing they could do. So that's what I'm looking for.
Okay, so Cindy, are you saying this is your son? You can't, please don't just write yes, or just say, I can take this, or this is my child, or it's someone else's child. So we know, okay, let's see. Cindy says she can take this. Megan said it could be her son.
Right. Okay.
So
So quite a lot of people here then. So, and do they understand? I need sort of the brown hair, big brown eyes. I've got Latino. I don't feel he was Latino, but that's the look I'm looking for with him. But his
okay.
heart was stopped in the ambulance.
All right, Megan said he was part Hispanic. Carol said my son was worked on in an ambulance. He didn't survive. He had brown eyes. So I think it's either Carol or Megan. Megan said her son was also worked on in the ambulance.
Right. And I've also got here an automobile accident. So I probably need something connecting with a car as
Okay.
well.
Okay. Megan or Carol, can you let us know if it was an automobile accident? Megan said, Kathy, you might have to unmute and help me with this. Megan said he was hit on his motorcycle. Carol said automobile rolled off the road.
Okay. Yeah, I'll accept that.
Oh, and Cindy said Kevin was an auto accident also.
Yes, but she's saying not Latino, Cindy, but Latino looking, I believe is what Paulina said.
Yeah, I'll go with that. Not Latino, but Latino looking. It's the nice hair, the dark hair I'm looking at. So, is there more than one here that we need to talk to?
What do you think, Kathy?
There's a few that are taking it, so I think if we could maybe.
But I know he would have passed in the ambulance because they couldn't get his heart going.
Okay, so I guess there's 3 right now, Kathy, that are, Megan is saying her son did.
Megan and Cindy both.
Both Megan and Cindy, they both heart stopped in the ambulance.
Right, the heart stopped in the ambulance. Okay, I want a real close connection with his mum. Very, very close. And I feel he was quite a special person as well, a really lovely special person. He's very animated as he talks to me. I feel he liked music. I can see animals, all that sort of thing around him. And he had a good home life. He's telling me all of that as well.
Okay. Okay. Carol is saying he loved music. What do you think, Kathy?
I would go with Carol. Let's see. Oh, Megan is it's between Megan and Carol. They're both taking everything.
Right, let's just go back to him, see what else he's got to say here. Would he have had a job that would have incurred him to have his hands would have got dirty?
Okay. Megan or Carol, can you put that in the chat, please?
Megan is they're both saying yes.
Okay.
Megan and Carol both said yes.
Okay, all right. And also need a younger sibling then.
Okay. Okay, Carol said yes. Megan, younger brother and sister. I don't know what, Pauline, should we bring them both on and just see,
Yeah.
or do you want to just, okay.
Yeah, bring them
So-
on. Let's talk to them.
Okay, so
I'll
I'm
get
gonna
Megan.
ask. Okay, I'm asking Carol. Carol, if you can please unmute. And Kathy, you're gonna ask Megan. Hi, Carol.
When I pull it up, I've got two Megans here, so I'm hoping I've got the right
Hi,
one.
that's Carol.
Okay, just a second, Carol. And there's two Megans.
Well, I just asked Megan to unmute.
Hi, Megan.
Okay.
She unable to unmute?
I'm
Hi,
surprised
Megan.
I was able to.
Okay, well, we've asked Megan to unmute and I don't know if she's having trouble.
Hello.
Here's
She's-
Megan.
Okay, it unmuted.
Okay, good.
Okay, I can see Carol, but I can't see Megan.
Yeah, I don't see Megan. Can we spotlight Kathy? I don't see her. Megan, can you talk so I can?
Sure.
See you,
Oh,
Megan.
there she
You're on
is.
the edge. You're right on the edge here. Okay. So let's just go through it. So I want a young man, very nice, pretty hair. He's got lovely hair, very good looking. He loved animals. He was very animated. He liked music. And I'm not sure if he actually played a guitar, but he's showing me a guitar.
Yes,
Yes, is that right? The other lady?
Carol.
He had one also.
yes.
Yes. My Carlos had one too.
Okay.
My husband gave it to him.
Right. But I feel that he dashed out of home that day. He tells me he rushed out. Yeah. And I feel his bedroom was a mess. His bedroom was a mess.
Always.
Okay. Still both understand this. All right.
Yes.
I'm wanting a close girlfriend as well.
Yes.
But I feel that he's quite sports orientated as well. I can see him shooting balls into a net, but I feel he was he liked sport as well.
Yes, Carlos did.
Okay, Carol, do you understand that?
Not so much that I mean, I know he liked watching it, but he played sports when he was younger, but he was older.
Okay, all right. I'm feeling quite pulled to Megan, but please both listen. Let's just see what he has to say as he comes in. And he talks about the fact that there's either a celebration or a birthday coming up.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so that I feel that that's where I need to be. If there's a celebration or a birthday coming up, that's where I need to be. He shows me a family that he in his growing up time he had such fun. The family isn't rich, but he was given as much as the family could afford to give him. He was quite bright, but he didn't use it to the best of his abilities because he was forever just having fun, because he thought there was always another day to do some more tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay, that's where I feel I am. Thank you. Can I work with you?
Absolutely.
All right, thank you. As he comes in closer to me, he blows a kiss, so I know there's a lot of love here. Okay. Just try and breathe. Just breathe. Okay. He doesn't want you to cry, and I don't want you to cry. I want you to celebrate the fact that he's here, because he's tried so hard to push through here. He lived life really fast. It's almost as if he's got a pair of roller skates stuck on his feet, because everything is full. I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it another day, I'll do it now. And I can see him
Yes.
rushing through the kitchen, grabbing stuff, and we'd call it eating on the hoof, running.
Yes.
Because he had never had time to sit down. He was always too busy, always too busy. And we have another expression, I don't know what you would call it, where you are burning the candle both ends. He didn't get enough sleep. He was constantly out and about and doing things.
Yes.
And I feel there was a particular jacket he had as well that he absolutely loved. I don't know if
Yes.
you've kept the jacket, but he said there's a particular jacket. He shows me his teeth. His teeth are lovely, but I feel there was some dental work needed when he was younger.
A little bit. Yeah. I have his motorcycle. I have his vest.
Okay, that's fine. All right. He goes on to say that you're suffering, Megan, with night traumas. Do you understand that? And he comes very, very close to you, and I know he enters your dream state, which is astral projection, which is actually there with you to hold you, to talk to you. But he said music plays, and it's the music that starts you off again. And he says he tries his very best to make sure that as often as he can, you're aware that he's there with you. You understand that?
Yes.
Yeah. There's pictures of him. There's memorials to him, and there's so many people that have sent you love to try and help you on this incredibly difficult journey. And he's here today to pick you up and carry you with him and let you know that he's so close. So can I leave this lovely boy with you, please? Thank you for working
Oh,
with me. Thank you for working.
that's
Thank you.
beautiful. Oh, much love,
Thank
Megan.
you.
Lots of love. Okay. I've got a girl coming in here. She's older. She would have had a terminal condition around her. And I feel that she fought this long and hard. But she tells me that she went home to her parents to spend the last of her days there. I feel they gave her a lot of love and care. I can see a little dog running in as well, so I know she would have had a dog here. But it was a debilitating type of a condition she had here, but she survived it for a period of time, and then she went downhill really quickly. But she's not here to talk about that. I feel she was clever. I don't know if you have graduations like we do, but I see like the black hat and the gown to tell me that she would have graduated as well. I don't know if she was interested in law, but I can see law being written up here as well. Now, does anybody understand her?
Okay. Can anyone take that? All right. Marianne is saying her daughter. Let's see if anybody else before I just unmute Marianne. And she worked in a law office.
Yeah, fine.
Okay, and all matches but meeting person. Should we unmute her? And oh, she is unmuted. You unmuted her, Kathy? Okay. Hi, Marianne.
Hi.
Can you wave at me? Where are you?
Here.
Oh,
Can
hi.
you-
Hi.
Here.
Yeah, I can see you. Yes, fine.
Okay.
Thank you. So you understand everything I said. She's a daughter. It was a terminal condition, and she went home to spend the last part of her life with her parents.
With me, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And she was very bright, very clever. She would have graduated. Do you have graduations like we do over here?
Yes. She graduated. She was just about finishing her master's when
Right.
she was diagnosed.
Right. Okay.
And,
And she said that it was of such a shock because she couldn't believe, because I feel she was quite an active girl, but there was a tiredness that came around her.
yes.
There was a tiredness. She also talks about her eyes. So did this affect her vision? Did she get blurred?
Very much so.
Thank
Yeah.
you. So as she stands here with me now, she's completely well, and I need you to understand and know that. And she comes to thank you because I do feel that you gave up your life for the period of time that you looked after her.
I did.
And
Yeah.
she's here to say thank you for that. But she said her growing up, what you gave her, what you provided for her. Do you live anywhere near hills or small mountains? Because she shows me this beautiful scenery.
We did spend a lot of time in the mountains while she was growing up, and a lot of my relatives live in the mountains, so we did spend a lot of time. Yeah.
Fine, okay. She tells me we have an expression in England of a tomboy. So very much, I was a tomboy, so I'd want to put my jeans on, and I wouldn't want to do girly things. I'd want to climb the trees, and she was like that in her growing up time.
She was a mix. Yeah, she wasn't a girly girl, but
No,
yeah.
no, but
Mhm.
she was a very pretty girl, very, very pretty girl.
Yes.
And
Yes.
she said when she realized, and it took her quite a while to realize that this was going to take her from this world to the other world, she then realized and managed somehow to get some peace and tranquility from being with you at home, and that was the best thing that could have happened. She didn't want to go anywhere, but the rehabilitation of it towards the end was quite rapid. And she said she was it was like a blessing really, because it was suddenly becoming all too much for her, and she couldn't cope with it. She cried a lot, and she became quite listless within herself. And she takes me back to younger days when she was full of life and would have done loads and loads of things, 2 or 3 things at once. I do feel she's got a book as well, so that would tell me she liked to read, to sit quiet and read. And she just wants to say thank you for everything you gave her, everything you did for her, and the time you dedicated to her. And now she said that it's time for you now to pick up the pieces of your life and go forwards again, knowing that she's okay now and that she's in a place where she's completely safe.
That's good. Thank you. I hope that that's all I really hope for her, is that she's good now, that she's feeling good.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a good place.
Yeah, she's got all her strength back now and she's fine. But you've got pictures of her when she's younger, graduating, all that sort of thing, because she's showing them to me.
Yeah.
And she just takes a ring off and gives it to me. So do you have a ring of hers?
I do.
Yeah, okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. Buy a ring. But there must have been some time, I don't know if she had her own puppy or playing with a puppy, but she shows me a puppy.
We had one when she was growing up, but as she was older, no.
Okay, that's fine. As long as it was there when she was growing up, that's
Yeah.
fine. All right. So she comes with so much love for you. And an M name, I don't know if it's a Margaret or a name with an M, she keeps saying
Well,
to me.
my sister's name is Margaret, and my other daughter's name is Michelle.
Right, okay.
And they were very, very close, everybody.
Right, that's fine. I'll go with the Margaret because that's what I heard. And did you ever stay in log cabins, or did you look at log cabins?
Maybe when she was a Girl Scout.
Yeah, okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. She just shows me a log cabin very, very quickly there. So I'm gonna leave that love with you and bless you, and thank you so much for sharing your life with me.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Oh, that was beautiful. Thank you, Pauline. Wonderful,
Very
Marianne.
welcome.
Thank
Very
you.
welcome. This next one here, I've got a young boy, but I feel that he had a problem from birth with physical mobility, everything as I'm looking at him, he's not able to form words in his mouth properly, but he's able to make what he wants. That he's a very determined young lad. He was in a wheelchair, and this was something at birth, a defect at birth. He suffered greatly with his chest. I can see him also being laid in, we call them bean bags, to support him, but he was a happy kid. And I feel that it was his chest that let him down. And I feel he had to have numerous physios on his back to make sure that he could breathe properly.
Okay, someone is saying it sounds like my son James. I'll wait and see if anyone else can take anything.
I actually got the name, and I don't need to lie, of Jamie.
Okay.
I actually got the name of Jamie. So I need a Jamie connect in here.
iPhone, we do ask if you could change it to your name, but that's okay right now. But I have to say iPhone 2. Do you have any connection to the name Jamie? If you could put it in the chat, please. Okay, I'm not getting an answer. My son, Angela says my son, but no wheelchair. So iPhone, yes. Sounds like my son, Jay. Okay, should I, since you got the name Jamie and this is the name James, and she
Right.
said yes, I think after the wheelchair, I'm not sure. So I think we should ask her to unmute.
Okay.
Okay. iPhone. Okay, now we have 2 iPhone 2s. So if I unmute the wrong person, iPhone 2, I don't know if you're in here twice. Can you unmute?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you take this information? Is it your son that's James?
I
you
believe it is, and I have a cousin Jamie who we were close to as well. So and I used to call him Jamie, Jamesy, James.
Yeah. Okay. And this happened from birth?
Yes, he was premature, 3
Yeah.
months.
Okay. And did they give him too much oxygen?
At birth, he was off and on with respiratory problems from birth. He had cerebral palsy.
Yeah, that's definitely it. Okay, but I'm feeling that he was given too much oxygen as well. But I feel that he laughed a lot. I don't feel he could form words, but he knew exactly what you were saying, and he would react to sounds. He liked music. He liked lights. But I feel I want to give him some sort of physiotherapy on his back to try and keep his chest clear.
Yes, he had to have a lot of chest PT because he had a lot of pneumonias, a lot of paraflu, you name it.
Okay, that's definitely keeping. All right, so let's work. Let's see what he wants to say. You do know now he's running and jumping and can do exactly as he likes.
That's what I absolutely hope for. Yeah.
Because they do not take that condition with them. They give us that condition so that we can place them with the right parent, so that I've got everything 100%. I do feel that he was a wriggler as well, because as I'm looking at him when he's smaller, he's wriggling, and it would be a job to get his clothes on him.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I feel that you would have fed him as well, but I see him moving his head around, and 9 times out of 10 the spoon would miss his mouth, and he'd laugh. He'd think that was funny.
Yes, I did feed him in younger age. He was able to, at the end finger feed.
Okay, but he says that he knew everything you said to him. He could make sounds, and I feel he tried really hard to mouth words, but he didn't have the power to be able to do it. I can't see him able to sit up completely on his own. I feel I need to support him.
Yes, that's correct.
Right.
I would get him to sit for maybe 5 minutes, and that would be, then he'd flip himself back.
Yeah. That's right. And he talks about the fact he had to be turned. They had to turn him so that he didn't become sore.
Yes, he had got a lot of bed sores if he wasn't turned.
Yeah, he had to be turned. And I feel that he was a water baby. I wanna put water around this kid, and he's laughing at me, but it's the expression on the eyes that are just so, so beautiful.
Yes, that's correct. He actually, the beach and any kind of water was where he loved the best.
But I feel a lot of public people that didn't even know you would always come and talk to him, and he loved it. He absolutely loved it. I want quite a sweet tooth as well. I feel I would have liked sweet things, but I'm feeling towards the end of his time here that he had trouble swallowing and actually getting stuff down. Did they actually put a peg in, or did they feed him a different way?
In the hospital quite a bit. Yes, he ate on his own, but in the hospital, he was in 6 months before he passed away. He had a very bad respiratory illness. We almost lost him, and he lost 35 pounds in the hospital. And so he did have to have the feeding tube.
Yeah, he had the feeding tube in. Okay. He hated that, and he hated restriction as well. You couldn't hold him down. He wouldn't be held. But he would want to he would want to come forward and show love and affection. Did somebody have a bird? Because he keeps showing me a bird.
Not that I know of, no. But I do believe that when he passed away, I had a hawk that almost landed on my windshield.
Right.
So,
Okay, a bird. Let me see what else he wanted to say. And things that he could actually shake things, but it was the noise that he enjoyed, the noise.
yes, that's correct. He loved any kind of music, and he loved like a maraca.
Right. And was there a younger girl that used to sit and play with him?
He's got a younger sister.
Right, lovely. Thank you very much. And does the name Christine or Christina mean anything to you?
That was one of his best friends in school,
Thank
who
you.
was also disabled.
Right, okay. But I'm looking at his little fingers, but I'm wanting to press things and make a noise. So I don't know if he had something like a piano thing that he could press.
Yes,
Push
he had
his
he
fingers
had
on and-
keyboards, and he plucked a guitar, a
Good,
banjo,
good.
any instrument.
Right, that's fine. That's lovely. And I want to keep flicking my hair back because I feel his hair would have come over his face. But I want to keep flicking my hair back here. But he liked soft things as well, because I want to push them on my face, and that's what he's doing. He's loving the soft things. But he's here again to reassure you that everything you did, you couldn't have done another thing. That's what I need to say to you. You couldn't have done another single thing. He said he was so happy, and he needs you to know how contented he was.
Thank you very much. I did try, and I feel guilty because I was at work the day that he passed away.
You know, I'm going to say something to you. You weren't meant to be there. When that happens, my mum let me walk out of a hospital, and then she passed away. So me as a medium should have known it, but I didn't.
Yeah, thank you.
You weren't to experience that pain, which he's happy with. So thank you so much for working with me. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you.
Thank you
That was
very
beautiful.
much.
And what is your name?
My name is- I'm sorry, my name is Kathy. I thought I had
Okay,
changed on my
Kathy.
last Zoom meeting, but it didn't go up. So yeah.
No worries, Kathy. That was wonderful. We're very happy for you.
Thank you so much, Pauline.
You're very, very welcome. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me into your life. Now this next one, she's when I say young girl, she's in her late. Is she 18? Is she 20? 18, 20? She would have got involved with the wrong crowd. There were drugs involved here, and she changed from a happy, bubbly girl into this quite withdrawn girl. And I want to develop really black shadows under my eyes here. And she lost body weight because she wouldn't eat, and I feel her arms were bruised. She became very, very thin, and her parents would have tried to help, but she couldn't help herself because it was too far involved with the drug that she was taking. But she was a bright kid. She had everything going for her, but she got in with the wrong crowd.
Okay, Sherry is saying it could be my daughter. Can anyone else take any of this? I'll just wait a second, Pauline. If they can't, then I'll ask. Okay, so now we have Jennifer saying, my daughter, wrong crowd, passed from chronic alcohol use. Sherry, I don't know if we're not asking for details, but if you could just let us know if it was a substance. Sherry said her daughter used heroin.
That's it.
Okay, I'm going to ask Sherry to unmute. Hi, Sherry. Thank you for sharing with us.
Hi. Thank you.
Okay, where is Sherry?
Hi. If I take you back with this is your daughter. Yeah. If I take you back to her school days, she had everything going for her.
She was a junior at Boston University while she was going through all of this.
Yeah. She had everything going for her. I feel she was pretty, very similar featured to you. She's very, very similar featured to you. And
No, maybe
she,
it's not me. She was adopted, so she was
oh
Asian.
no, she's very similar featured to you.
Maybe not me then.
Okay. Just let me run this past you, because everything else is right. And she, even though she wasn't she was your daughter.
Yeah.
Because you adopted her.
Yeah.
So, but she's telling me she had a face like your type of face. So would you understand that? I want a slim face. I don't want a big fat face.
No.
And I want to be a clever girl. I want to be going out. But suddenly she got in with the wrong crowd.
Yeah, she was very bright, vivacious, and outgoing, and had undiagnosed bipolar. But she met somebody online who got her into drugs, and then she got into that crowd.
It just went too far. And did she stay away from home? Did she? Because this room I'm looking at is pretty awful.
She ran away to stay with this person and lived in a trailer that shouldn't have had people living in it.
Absolutely. But this person was a really very bad person.
Yeah.
And she said she couldn't see it because she'd fallen in love with that person.
She thought he was her boyfriend. Yeah.
But he was using her.
Yeah.
And that's what she said. He was using me. And it was a continual circle, and she couldn't get out of it. And she lost so much weight. And I feel it was a massive overdose of it, and it would have stopped her heart.
Yeah.
But she wants to say to you that she realized, but she couldn't help herself, and she doesn't want you to blame yourself in any way, shape or form for what happened here, because she was in full control of who she was. And this guy had told her that he'd give her the moon and stars and everything else, and she believed it. But I do feel, was he actually prosecuted? Did they get something on him?
No, there's two instances. That person actually passed away. We went down he was in Alabama, we're in Boston. We went down and we asked her to come home after she had been there for 6 months, and she did. And she got into school, and then somebody else at school who she was confiding in, who I think she also was infatuated with, did not report some of the things she got clean, and then she relapsed, and he knew all of those details, and that she was suicidal, and he told no one.
Okay.
And we are in a lawsuit right now with that.
Okay, because I know there's either a case pending, or there's going to be something that's going to happen.
Yeah.
And I know that doesn't bring her back, but maybe it'll stop him doing it to somebody else.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's what it's all about. So she's bouncing about now, and I feel that in her school days she was full of fun, and she's screaming around and just having a wonderful time. And you gave her a safe, wonderful home. I need to tell you that. And I feel that. Look, did you buy her a bracelet, or she keeps on about something about a bracelet?
Not that I mean, we had over the years. She didn't wear that kind of jewelry or anything.
Okay. Because there's some sentimental something connecting to a bracelet you would have bought her.
Oh, when I adopted her, I bought a jade bracelet in China, hoping that she would wear it when she got married.
Okay, that's fine. I just know there was a sentimental something there. So I'm gonna give her back to you as a fit, healthy girl again, and she comes with so much love. And she also says happy birthday. So whose birthday is it?
Mine is in December.
Well, we're in December nearly.
Yes.
Okay, all right. And just blessings and thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're very
Oh,
welcome. Thank you.
so beautiful.
Thank you. All right. So I hate just rushing on, but I know we've got so many people to get through that, but please don't think I don't care, because I do care very much. This next energy that's pushing to come forwards here, I do feel that there was a brain tumor involved here, and I do feel also that they suffered nosebleeds, and that's all I'm getting at the moment, and I need male, not female.
Okay. We'll wait and see if anyone can take that. Okay, nothing so far, Pauline, so I'll just wait
Okay.
a moment.
All right. I'm going to also say that if you
Oh.
don't understand it as a brain tumor, I definitely need a bleed.
Well, we just had someone saying, Jillian said her son had a brain tumor.
Right. Okay.
All right, I'm going to ask her to unmute. Okay, Janine, hold on, Janine. Did your son have a brain tumor? Did he have nosebleeds? I'm waiting for her to respond. I don't want to. Scar tumor in brain. My son had a brain tumor. Pauline, I think I'm going to ask Jillian to unmute. Hi, Jillian.
Hi.
Hi,
Okay.
Julian. You're at the top there. Yes. You understand the nosebleeds and the brain tumor.
I don't know so much about the nosebleeds, but there was lots of problems.
Right. I saw nosebleeds, but I definitely know that there was a brain tumor. But I do feel that it wasn't isolated, that there was more than one.
It just spread to all of the brain.
All right. Okay. It quite a massive thing, actually. He talks about it affecting his sight.
Yes.
I can see that it would have made him feel unwell within himself. I want to be sick. I can't keep stuff down. And my whole metabolism is changing. My head feels really sore.
Yes.
But I feel this started off with headaches.
Yeah.
Okay, so he said that he fought this long and hard.
He did.
And I feel they gave him loads of treatments. Did they actually operate or try to?
They operated, but couldn't remove it all.
No. But he says he almost felt like he had hope, the fact that they did operate.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was affecting other parts of his body, he's telling me, and almost like a numbness and tingling feeling he would have experienced.
Yeah.
But he's not here to talk about that. He's here to talk about, this is your son? Julian,
Yes.
this is your son? He's here to talk about his life before that. And it's almost, I feel as if he gave it a name. Did he call it something?
No, don't think so.
I just feel it was almost as if he would have called it something, that it was there and it was growing and it was annoying him. And it would have made him quite angry at times.
No, he was just a brave person. No,
Oh, he was very
didn't show
brave. He was
didn't
very
show
brave.
anger. Yeah,
When I say anger at what was happening to him, not being vicious or spiteful, just angry with his, he wanted a life.
yeah,
He wanted a life. But I feel he had to undergo numerous tests. He's showing me. But he said, you know, before that, his life was good and he was looking forward to so many things.
yeah.
But this slowed him down, pulled him back, and it feels almost towards the end that it was a job for him to even be able to get him out of a bed.
That's right.
But forget all that now, he said, forget all that, because he's on top of the world and he can just be himself. And it's almost as if he's taken me right up the top of Everest and shows me the world. He said, this is everything I can see now. And he wants you to know that, but he wants you to know also that he knew the love that was there with him all the way through this, and the tears that were shed, and constantly touching him, holding his hand, being very close to him.
Yeah.
That meant an awful lot. Okay. Did anybody massage his feet? Yes. Thank you. Because that's the last thing he showed me. So I'm going to give that to you. He also shows me, did he get medals or certificates for things at school?
Yeah.
Lots of stuff, lots of stuff. He wraps you close to him and just know he's there with you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Pauline. Thank you, Jillian.
Thank you.
We have time for one more, Pauline?
Okay, yes, certainly. This
Great.
next one, it's obviously somebody's son, but he's a young man, and I need police force connections. He would have been, if he wasn't in the police force, he's in a uniform. But I feel this involved a shooting.
Okay. We'll wait and see if anyone can take that. I think Kathy's putting that in the chat. Tamika saying her son was shot. Tamika, is there any connection in your family, or is that you feel that someone in the family was in the police force, Pauline, or no?
I could see the police. But
okay.
Whether he was in the police, but I could say, I wanted to say that he would have had some sort of connection there.
Okay, so we have Candace and we have Tamika saying both of their sons were shot. Angelina also. And the police are involved in all three of those.
Right, okay. I'm just feeling that this was he was shot. He was out. There were bullets because the police were there, but I still feel somehow there's a connection to the police force. That's what I'm really looking for.
Okay. Well, Shell is saying, I am a police officer, my son died, but she didn't say if there was a shooting involved.
Right, no, it's got to be.
And then we have now 4 people saying that their children were shot and police were involved.
Right, okay. Right, let's just try and have a look at this. But I can see the police hiding behind cars and coming up and trying to shoot people. So if it's my mistake, but I really felt to start with that this was a police officer that had been shot. But if I've got it wrong, I certainly need a connection somehow with the boy that was shot to the police. He tells me this was a chest injury.
Okay. Okay, so Kathy, you want to unmute and help me with this one? I see that so far Angelina said the son was shot and the police came. And Candace said my son was shot from the police.
4 times in the chest. Right.
That's Tamika saying that. Tamika, I'm pretty sure Tamika said that the police were not involved. Tamika, if you can confirm that, and Candace saying same with my son. So
She did, Tamika did say that the police were not involved.
okay, so far I'm seeing Candace said that her son was shot by the police. Am I correct, Candace? If you could just put that in the chat. Yes.
Right. And was this a chest injury?
Was it a chest injury, Candace? If you could also put that in the chat for us. Yes. Okay, so I think we'll ask her to unmute. Hi, Candace.
I
Hello. Candace? We can't hear you. Your sound isn't working. You are unmuted. I see her, but I'm seeing, oh gosh, I don't know if she went out.
No, she's still there, but it looks like she's she's still here waving.
Okay,
Maybe if you take out your earphone and try not to use your earphone and use just the computer. If you can unplug it from your computer.
Can you hear me, Candice? Right, just nod and shake your head or put your hand up then. We'll have to do it this way. Is that okay? If we can't get her to talk.
I guess, yeah. You can also put it in the chat, Candace, as Pauline is
Okay, all right.
talking to you.
And you understand this is chest injury? Yes. Yeah, okay. And was he, it almost feels as if he was trying to get away, if he was trying to run. Is that a yes?
Yes, he was in his home.
Okay. But he had been involved in something that he shouldn't have been involved in. And I'm not going into this, but he was definitely involved in something he shouldn't have been involved in. This wasn't an accident. I feel that the police were trying to get this. I feel there wasn't just him. I feel there was somebody else there as well to come out, to come out.
She said no to he was doing something wrong.
No to he was doing something wrong. No, this lab was definitely doing
That
something wrong.
they were after
Okay,
him.
so maybe we don't have the correct person.
They were doing a welfare check. That's why they were coming.
Right. Okay. I just feel something was hidden and that's why the shooting started.
She's saying no to that.
Okay, then I don't feel it's there.
Okay. Kathy, is there anybody else that you think it possibly could be?
Donna has said that her son was shot twice in the chest and they are still working with the police.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to speak with her?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I need to confirm he's deceased.
Okay. Hi, Donna. Can you speak, please? Oh gosh. Can you turn your camera on, Donna? It's a
Can you
bad
see me? Can you hear
connection.
me?
I can hear you.
Oh,
We can't see you. Your camera's off.
no.
I'm sorry, Donna, we can't hear you. Okay, well, maybe we can have either Donna or Candace email you, Pauline, if,
Right.
with this, but it's hard to, we can't connect with either one of them, and we're at the top of the hour. So are
Right,
you
okay.
okay with ending, Pauline?
Yeah, I just want to say that he was shot, but he was doing something wrong because the police wouldn't have just shot him, and
Okay.
he didn't survive it. But I do feel
Okay.
there was an inquiry.
Okay. Well, you can email Pauline, you can reach out to me on Facebook, or my phone number is up on the website, anybody, if you'd like to. Candace is saying he did go down the hall with a knife. So, okay. All right. Well, we're on the hour. Pauline, thank you so much. And Pauline,
Thank
please
you.
reach out. We didn't set up a next date for the next time,
No,
so
we
we'll have
didn't.
to do that.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask everybody to unmute and say thank you. Thanks, Kathy, for your help today, everybody. So please feel free to unmute and say thank you to Pauline.
Thank you, Pauline.
Pauline, thank you.
It was
Thanks,
beautiful.
Pauline.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you,
that was
Pauline.
wonderful, Pauline.
Thank you,
Thank
Pauline.